Hello, my name's Maggie. Today we're going to be doing a banned book thing. I literally just wanted to show you / talk about banned books right now. And yes, I'm wearing the same thing as in my other video, but who really cares because it's my channel, so goodbye. But yeah, I literally just wanted to show you my books, my banned books that I've read and not read. So let's start with the red ones. Lol. The first one I actually read 9 years ago. I keep mentioning it on my channel. And it's Catcher in the Rye by Jodi Salinger. But yeah, this book was banned because of whatever. I guess not really sexual explicit stuff, but definitely, I think, language, I'm not sure, I forget now. But I still read it, and I loved it, and I recommend it. No matter who the fuck you are. So, there you go. This next book I actually read in 2014, I want to say. And it was my first book by this author. And it's James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl. That's just his name. That's how you pronounce his name. Roald Dahl. Okay? So, before I even read the book, I watched the movie. So, yeah. I did not know that it was a book. And yes, I did turn British there. So, there you go. I did not know that it was a book. So, I finally read it in 2014. And I did see the movie adaptation after I read the book. And they were both equally good. So, there you go. This next book I also read in 2014, and I loved it so freaking much. I recommend it to literally everybody. If you are in high school, or not even in high school, if you're anybody, you need to read this book. And it's The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I also mentioned this book on my channel a lot, and I literally just loved it. I love it so freaking much. I literally just... I am going through a lot. Not right now, but like... this was literally the perfect book for me at the time that I read it. Like, it literally just made me full of life. Even more than I actually am. But yes, this is one of my favorite books ever. But yes, it is one of my favorite books ever. Read it. I recommend it for everybody, not just teens. Everybody, okay? Just read it. This next book I actually read in 2012. I was going to say 2014, but I really read it in 2012 for the first time, and then reread it in 2016, I want to say, because of the last movie coming out. And, no, it was 2015. I'm sorry. I really need to get my facts checked. But it's The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. If you haven't read this book by now, then you obviously are a loser. Just kidding. I literally just loved this book when I read it. The 2 times that I've read it. But yeah, when I first read it, I literally thought that it was so good. I read it after the movie came out in 2012. And I literally just loved it. I can't rave enough about this book. Just read it. You'll love it. So, yeah. This next book I actually recently read in March of this year, 2017, and I read it because of the TV show that was going to be on Netflix, and I literally knew that it was going to be about suicide anyway, beforehand, and before that, I actually did not know that it was going to be about anything. I literally didn't even know what it was about, so, yeah. It's 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. This is also a banned book, as of the rest of these I've actually mentioned. So, there you go. Obviously, it contains suicide, so if you do not want to read about that, or if you are triggered, please do not read this book. But if you are not triggered or anything else, then please, read this book. I love it. Like, oh my god, I literally love this book and also the show. There's going to be a second season, and I'm wondering how they're going to deal with that, to be honest. So, there you go. And obviously, the last banned book that I've read, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. Harry Potter. Oh, and also Twilight, so I'm not going to count that because I dislike Twilight, so yes. Hate me all you want. I don't care. My opinion's my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. Go away. But Harry Potter, I love Harry Potter. I literally just grew up on this series. I love it. When it first came out, I was 6 years old. I'm now 26. It's been 20 years. Do the math. And literally just read all these books, okay? Okay. TTYL reference. Okay? Okay. Anyway. I'm not sure why. I mean, Harry Potter obviously is about witchcraft. People are dumb. They don't like witchcraft and such. Whatever. But for the rest of these books, I forgot what the facts were as to why they were banned. And the rest of the books that I'm going to mention that I have not read. So, go away. Just kidding. Actually, 2 of these books are books that I remember reading, but I don't think that I, fully read them. So, yeah. I'm counting them as kind of, unread, but read. If that makes sense. So, yeah. This first book, I know think it's a trilogy or a more than 3 trilogy. More than 3 series, whatever you want to call it. But it's TTYL by Lauren Myracle. I've had this series for so long that I still haven't even yet to read it. And it's on the banned books list. But yeah. Obviously. Yeah, I still haven't yet to read any of these books that I'm about to mention. So, please, no spoilers. So, there you go. But yeah, hopefully I'll actually get to all of these. And one of them I actually recently got in a haul. I think 1 or 2 months ago. I forget now. But yeah. The next book is A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, so I'm totally going to butcher that name right now. So, yeah. You can see me in the reflection. Hi! But yeah, I don't know. I literally forget why any of these books are banned, other than Harry Potter, because people are dumb. Some people are dumb, not all people, okay? This next one is actually another Roald Dahl book, and I've only read one Roald Dahl book. I'm sorry. I really need to read more, and it's the one that I'm holding up now that I have not read is The Witches. I did see the movie, somewhat of the movie, I think, but not the whole movie. But I really need to read this, and I'm gonna read this soon anyway because of Halloween. So hopefully I will actually get to this soon. So yeah, and I think this book is probably banned because of quote unquote witchcraft. So yeah. This next book, I actually kind of remember reading it in 5th grade, and I think I kind of remember, seeing one of the movies before Josh Hutcherson and Anna Sophia Robb were making the one in 2004, I want to say. Oh my god, I'm so old. Oh my god. But it's Bridge to Terabithia by Katherine Paterson, I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, but I kind of remember, I think I was reading, spoiler alert, okay, I think I remember reading the death scene. I'm not going to say who dies, but somebody dies in the book, and I literally remember that she died in the book, too, I think. I'm not sure, but this is definitely a reread for me, too. This needs to be reread soon for me, but yeah. This next book I actually recently got, and I saw on some video on Facebook, and I saw that Emma Watson was hiding it in like a train or something in New York or something. I forget now. But it's The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Hopefully I'll actually get to this because it seems like a very good book. I don't know why it's banned, because I'm sure that all these books I am going to mention that are banned that I have not read yet are really good. Like, yeah. And plus, the author has my first name, so yeah, that's a plus. But yeah, this next book I actually tried to read a while ago. Not this year, but like, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. And I think it's a part of the, maybe it's just American, but I'm not sure. American and curriculum for English. So, but it's The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So, yeah, I got like 40 pages in. And I was just like, I'm going to read this at a different time. This does not seem like the time to actually read it, but I'm going to try and give it another chance. So, hopefully I will. Yeah. And this next one, this is also, I think, maybe a part of the American curriculum for English. I also remember that I tried to read this in 8th grade. I think, maybe. I kind of remember. But I don't remember if we actually read the whole book. But it's To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Sadly, she passed away before she could actually write any more books. She could have, like, done it a million times while she was alive. So, if you don't know To Kill a Mockingbird, then you're a loser. Again, just kidding. But yeah, this is also definitely going to be a reread for me because I have no idea what happened in the book. But yeah, I literally need to reread this, so hopefully I will soon. So, yeah. This next book, this next book, I love this author. I mentioned this author many times on this channel. Check out his channel on Vlogbrothers. If you know the Vlogbrothers, I am sure you know what I'm talking about. And I'm holding up Looking for Alaska by John Green. I know why this book is banned for sexually explicit stuff in the book. For one scene in the book. Knowing John, I don't really know John, like, personally, but, like, knowing him from his videos, he doesn't really seem the type of guy to really put on the sex scene, I think. Well, I mean, he does, but, like, you know, if you've read his books, then you know. But I have not read Looking for Alaska yet, so please, again, no spoilers. But yeah, I definitely want to read this to literally think about what he's written. So hopefully I actually will. Yeah. Anyway. This next book, I actually did a bit of a no-no and literally just saw the movie first with Kristen Stewart and whoever else was in the movie. And Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. I don't know how to speak today. Yeah, Laurie Halse Anderson. So hopefully I'll actually get to this book soon. Maybe next September. Lol. Excuse me. But yeah, hopefully I'll actually get to any of these books that I'm going to mention other than the books that I've already read. So, yeah, I think this was banned because of the sexual stuff. I'm not sure. But yes. And the last book, finally, is... I've never read this author before, but I'm sure that her books are good, because she has many of them. And it is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I've never seen the movie for this, but I'm kind of glad that I haven't yet, because I literally just want to read the book first. So, that's the type of person that I actually am, so hopefully I'll actually get to it soon. So, like the rest of the books I've been trying to say. So, there you go. But yeah, that's my actual video for 15 minutes. And that's it. So I'll see you again later. Goodbye!